In an extensive interview, the philanthropist expanded on the stage of the couple's partnership and how this will now boost their foundation's annual spending by 50% to $9 billion a year. The COVID-19 pandemic, according to Bill Gates, remains worse than people realize due to the Ukraine war, not to mention the economic downturn and the political context where the willingness to think globally and to combat things at least feel like it's a pretty low period. Gates says all of these a day before he is set to announce in just a portion one of the most significant donations in the history of philanthropy, $20 billion, which he's transferring his mouth to the Economist Foundation he runs now with his ex-wife Melinda French Gates. That donation brings the Gates' lifetime irrevocable giving to $55 billion, now making them the biggest philanthropist of all time. The real-world impact of this gift is huge. It means the Gates Foundation, the world's largest, will now jack up its spending by 50% to $9 billion a year by 2026. There's significance here beyond another $3 billion each year going toward gender equity, disease reduction, and infant mortality among all the causes expressed pursued by the Gates Foundation. It's an 11-digit statement about the need for the very rich to deploy the philanthropy more aggressively, rather than let it pile up so that generation of administrators can dribble it out for centuries under their name. Gates Foundation spending is such reinforces the give while you live principle epitomized by Chuck Fenney, the 91-year-old debt-free founder who in the causes of giving away more than $8 billion took himself off the Forbes 400 list to something close to broke. Rather than wait for his death, Gates now says he fully intends to give his way off the Forbes billionaires list while he is still alive. This $20 billion transfer also might be the most telling snapshot of the current situation between Gates and his ex-wife. The stakes are far beyond, say, the split between Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Scott, and claim financial brag that his unslash Scott to become arguably the most influential philanthropist of his decade. Because the Gates has managed, the world's largest foundation, a driving force behind the Global Fund, GB, the Vaccine Alliance, and the Policy to End Polio, malaria, and other diseases, the state of their donation is a matter of international importance. According to Bill Gates, though, so far so good. I think all the evidence I see say that we will be able to run the foundation together forever. He says he first consulted with her and with Foundation CEO Mark Sussman about the $20 billion transfer 3 months ago, eventually bringing in Buffett and the Foundation board. The economic tremors over that period did nothing to dissuade him of his cause, in part with encouragement from Melinda French. The good news is that even during the times of divorce, which are fortunately no more than a year behind us, we were able to work constructively at the foundation. It's always surprised me how much Melinda and I agree on foundation stuff. So, the abundance of problems to solve. Why should the Gates Foundation even stop at $9 billion a year? Gates acknowledges that $10 billion offered a round number, but he will instead wait until 2026 when he will have visibility how the foundation has handled the spending ramp-up. Gates also has Warren Buffett, who has instructed that the money he gives the foundation, he has given a market $56 billion so far. Gates fully deployed within 10 years of his passing. When twist, a recent Wall Street Journal report that suggests that Buffett may direct a final tranche that could eventually be $10 billion toward the Sergeant Trump's Buffett Foundation, founded by his late wife, with a big focus on abortion rights. Gates, who says that I never want to behave in a way that I take Warren's generosity for granted, believes his foundation will still take the bulk of that money. I have no reason to think that will change. I know I sent him this announcement a few days ago, and he's super enthused about it.